Most people think that strokes happen to old people or sick people, that they don't happen to us. The reality is that it could happen to any one of us at any given time. Now, the problem is that the causes are building up silently without us even knowing it. There are many things that we are used to doing or not doing every single day that are actually just building up our percentage of this actually happen, that are building up the probability of a stroke ever happening. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal what exactly are the habits, the things you're doing every single day that are causing this silent probability of you ever having a stroke, and you are not even aware of it. Many people ignore that a stroke does not start in our brains. It actually starts with our daily routine, in what we drink, how we sleep, how we eat, how we move. Every single thing we do every day is extremely important in how circulation is actually functioning. This is building up to disaster if you're doing it wrong, or there might be things that you're doing or not doing or leaving on the table that you're not actually applying that are just building up this cause for you to see a stroke that sometimes has no return. It could leave you in a wheelchair. It could take you to your tomb, and not many people know exactly what these things are. But before I continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, press that like and notification button to make sure that a future video that I do publish on the subject can actually reach you. It could save your life with something small that you should be doing every day and you're not really aware of it. Now, having said that, let's continue. Number one, if you do not drink enough water, you are just raising those possibilities of having a stroke. Low hydration is extremely dangerous, and I would say that we have not been taught how important water and water consumption every single day is to our body. If you think about it, if you don't have enough water, your blood doesn't have enough liquid to circulate. Therefore, you have a blood that is thick, dense. Even worse if you're obese, if you have high blood sugar levels, high cholesterol. You're talking about a type of blood that is really hard to transport. And the smaller the arteries, hence your brain, the smaller, obviously, the possibility you have of surviving a stroke if this is ever going to happen to you. So if you suffer from chronic dehydration, you're not drinking enough water every day, you are one of those first candidates to see a stroke, a heart attack, a circulatory condition, and you are not even aware. Nobody has ever told you how important this might be. Remember, you need to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day. Make sure that you are well hydrated. If you need electrolytes, go ahead, just add some to it. This is really going to affect you in the long run for the better, obviously, and it's a really big deal when it comes to being perfectly hydrated, having your blood with enough liquid to be able to be transported from one part of your body to the next. If you need something natural that can help you with circulation, help you make your blood thinner, help you get that transport, that antioxidant powerhouse you need, look for something like Antioxy Pro, Berbrain on Cardio, or Vein Flow from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 2, sitting for more than 1 or 2 hours per day. This is translated to a sedentary lifestyle, and this is very, very dangerous because if you're not moving your feet, if you're not having some type of physical activity, you're not stimulating your blood to flow. You're not stimulating your body to burn fat, burn glucose, burn sugar, burn cholesterol, and guess what? It is still in your blood. This makes your blood thicker. Again, a lot harder to transport. Poor circulation, blood stagnation, increased blood clot risk, increased obesity risk, increased hormone disbalance because you're not exercising. You're not really having or taking into effect that your body needs to move in order to survive. Because what? Because you have a good circulatory system that needs to be completely, let's say, in function. And the only way to do this is obviously by having movement, making sure that your muscles are pressing on those arteries, that blood flow. Your heart is actually making an effort to keep you alive, and therefore circulation is improving. This is extremely important. So if you're not exercising, if you're not walking every day, if you're not running, doing some type of physical activity, you're sitting around all day long, well, be prepared because you're one of those high-risk individuals for a stroke or a heart attack. And yes, it will come sooner than later. If you want something natural that can help you get that energy, make sure that you have all the antioxidants, you feel energized to go to the gym and have that physical activity, look for Appleizer, Antioxy Pro, Oxy Elixir in capsule form, and Metaglucose from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 3, poor sleeping habits, meaning you're not resting. Resting is the key word here, right? You might be able to sleep. You can sleep 10 hours, 15 hours a day. But if you're not resting at least 8 hours a day, if you're going to bed every single day at a different time, you're sleeping too much or sleeping too little, and you're not resting is the key word here, your body is not going to be able to sustain its health. Sleep deprivation or sleep exaggeration can cause chronic hypertension. It can cause hormone imbalance. It can cause increased inflammation, poor blood sugar control, heart rhythm instability, maybe tachycardia. There are so many conditions that are going to affect the way your blood is flowing and obviously how blood is coming into your brain. Be careful with strokes. It might be a nervous condition. It might be a lack of physical activity. There might be so many reasons. You need to discover exactly what it is so that you can have that restful night of sleep and make sure that you're following one schedule every single day. The same schedule without changing it every day. Look for something like Q-Calm, 5-HTP, melatonin, something like Neuromatrix or Metathyroid. This will help you, or these will help you sleep and get a better restful night, which is what exactly you need. Look for them at finelandvitamins.com. Number 4, chronic stress is one of the main driving factors. Being worried about work, your family, money is, let's say, normal, right? The problem is that if you're not drinking enough water, you're not exercising, you're not resting, and on top of that, you are stressed out, well, guess what? You're going to have high cortisol levels. You're going to have high blood sugar levels. You're going to have increased inflammation, elevated blood sugar, increased blood clotting factors. And here is where things get messy. You have a blood clot. You will see that blood clot transfer itself from one place to the next. And the minute you don't even realize, you're going to have a stroke. And sometimes there's no going back. Number 5, high sugar consumption or the consumption of junk food. You have to think that everything you're going to eat, everything that's on your plate is going to end up in some way, shape, or form in your bloodstream. It's going to end up there. So if you're consuming lots of bread, pasta, wheats, maybe sugar, maybe lots of greasy or fatty meats, fat in general, fried foods, this is going to end up in circulation in some way, shape, or form. And it's going to end up in a really messy way because it's going to very strongly impact your blood. You're going to have it heavier. You're going to have it kind of like a syrup. If you have lots of sugar, you're diabetic. Or you're going to have lots of fat in it. And it's going to be very difficult for it to transport itself from one place to the next. You're going to see blood clots. You're going to see high blood pressure. You're going to see stagnation. Maybe even sediments that are going to stay in some place or another because you don't have enough physical activity. You're not making yourself move that blood inside your arteries, and you're going to see that thing affect you in the long run. Look for something that can help you reduce and improve your circulation. Look for something like Brain, CurQ Health, Appleizer, Neuromatrix, or Metaglucose from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Don't forget to give us a like button. Don't forget to share. Maybe something that I did say today that you are not doing and you start changing could change your life. God bless and take care.